our competitors, really understanding our constituencies or our customer, if you're from the private sector.
Really important,
Understanding the counts, which is the previous historical data of counts of how much we lost. A couple of C's here.
Yes.
When you put it together, you see exactly where the low-hanging fruit is. So it's not social. If our competitor or our opponents are in this room, they'll probably shout out to you and say, social media, these people know how to use social media well. But that's really just the tip of the iceberg. At the bottom is really, having that kind of political campaign architecture, like a machine that does all these things, without guessing, but really data-driven, really precise ways of spending our resources, because our resources are very minimal. As you probably say, we take no money from large corporations. We say zero corruption. So we want to make sure we do this, so that once we get into power, I don't have to answer phone calls to big CEOs, or I don't have to design my policies to pay back to them because I owe them. So that's the way we had to run. That's probably
no strings attached.
No strings attached. So the first reason is that. The second is the Thai people themselves, because of the lost decade after the military coup, after the new constitution and all these things. They felt like they are fed up, and the desire for change is shown by the KPI, not because of my victory, but by the KPI of the voting turnout. 2023 is the year of the highest voting turnout in the Thai history.
Wow.
If you're in Seoul, you come back, or you go to Seoul or places. If you're a Thai laborer over there, you go and vote in Seoul. If you can't come back, you'll come back. If you're in America, New York, Chicago, DC, LA, you vote. If you're in Germany, if you're in Sydney, if you're in Auckland, if you're in Helsinki, Nairobi, you vote. Because it's finally that you started to realize that hope floats. So that's number two, I think, the reason why we won. And the third thing is our team over here. They work tirelessly, and everything has to be planned. It was not as always planned in the very beginning. It was very tiring traveling and things like that. The stamina is not there, and it's really hot in Thailand. It's this time. It's this time last year. So you would imagine if you're wearing like your party jacket, not just a suit, a party jacket, and walk around the entire day. You would either faint or you catch COVID or something like this and things like that. But we fought through. It's our sisu. It's our sisu that we had, that we thought. And I'll end this part of your question with this. My popularity started at 3%. So
3%.
It's not bed and roses for a designated survivor like me. I'm a single father prime minister or candidate that win elections. You don't see that much in a sentence, do you? But we really had to dig deep in our souls, all of us, and the sisu, the ability to really fight against all odds and never give up. And I know I keep saying sisu, it's Finnish way, but I'm sure the South Korean also has your own word, and you'll probably have to teach me before I get to Seoul. And this kind of mentality, this kind of iron in us that we had, and even if it's 1 year later, and from election winner to parliamentarian at risk, who might be out of my mandate soon, was suspended before. When I was in Korea last time, I was suspended because of an ousted media share. Well, January last year, I won that case. So we can say that was an undue